shortly. As we've watched Godsent absolutely obliterating their competition here tonight, causing some major disruption in the ranks of SpaceJam. They do have 5 in the arena now on the other side. So I try to keep you updated here on the festivities. They're starting to check mark. So it looks like we're going to get action started, pending nobody makes an error. Here's they get the matchup set. Big support in the community for this one. All eyes on these two teams, but it's been Godsent grabbing everybody's attention with that big 3-0 lead in this series. G Nasty, we appreciate your support. Thanks for hopping in and out. Got 4 ready now. SpaceJam has been not on the same page, to say the least. We're going to get Game 4 going right now here. The search is underway on the SpaceJam side. We monitor Kai's stream here. Looks like they haven't inputted it quite yet, but SpaceJam is searching. So we should have action for you here shortly. Prophecy on the 1s and 2s. Honored to call this one for you. My first WR Finals. Looks like we have the input here. And a chance to raise a banner. Exciting to see what Godsent's put together. We got to give them all the credit here. They've been the ones playing the defense, forcing those turnovers. We do have an opponent found. So let's see if we have a competitive game number 4 here. Chance to close it out for Godsent. They're going to have their home court working in their favor. And I hear you, G Nasty. Certainly understandable considering what they've been up against and what they've been encountering here throughout the duration. So no more breaks, no more waiting. It's all coming down to this: win or go home. For Team SpaceJam here. Down 3-0 in this series to Godsent. Couple of new courts. Adjustments being made on the fly here for SpaceJam as you get a lineup check there. Do appreciate everybody's support on the stream. We've been going marathon style with our coverage. You heard the pregame podcast with Commissioner Knapp. He's going to be proud to present the trophy here to one of these teams, potentially Godsent, in 4 games. Very impressive fashion. As we await the tip-off and we get the lineup. Look here, Dave Fry, Rhea. Easy money, the secondary account, Pure Sharp. As you see there, JT is went back and forth on his builds here throughout this series. Tip controlled there. Remember, it's a home game for the team in white. That's the team up 3-0 here. Godsent doing major work. Ball deflection. It'll stay right here with SpaceJam in those road blacks. Up against the wall here. Chance to close things out. Can Godsent deliver in game number 4 here? Rhea is covered well. Contested at the rim. Rebound and outlet. Early opportunity. And an and one to kick things off for Godsent. And that's just been what we've seen throughout this entire series. Leak outs, turnovers, fast breaks. And crazy. The young stud showing out here in the finals of WR. Shout out to him. I do apologize for mispronouncing his name quite frequently, but that's all right. We're getting it together. Appreciate the chatters for correcting me on that. And the young buck here making a major impression. 3-0 here at the outset. First minute of game 4. Hot shot. The right wing 3 there. Crazy in the corner on cue. Lefty J is good. They'll give him 2 for it. Foot was on the line. It's 5-0 Godsent. Out to the early lead with a chance to close things out with a sweep. We've seen 2 concessions in a row in the finals. It's really been a quick series so far. Considering the best-of-7 format, Dave Fries met at the rim and sent right back. No postage on that one. Hot shot with the right wing 3, no good. Rebound to Rhea. Over to the corner. And easy money on the Pure Sharp, no good. Got to have that one. Kai is going to go up the ladder. The nice read there. Two-handed throwdown. And it's all Godsent once again to open game number 4. Day Fry with the dribble drive. He's switched up his build as well. Little dive there near the right elbow. They give him the jump shot animation. He does connect it. 7-2. Godsent with the early lead here. First quarter, 2 minutes gone. 3-0 lead here. Chance to close it out. They'd love to raise a banner at home. You don't want to give SpaceJam any life here. They've suffocated them throughout. Big leaning 3-ball there. They just have no answer for Godsent right now. On either end of the court. When they're making shots like that, that's all she wrote. Expose him on the screen at the top. Gets a little space. Lefty J contested well. No good. Rebound and outlet for Godsent. They go up with the foul on Expose him. And a couple of freebies coming. Already a chance to make this a double-digit advantage. Godsent. The revenge tour nearly complete. One more foe here in game number 4 this season. Coming down to the end here. We're happy you're with us on the late night shift. We'll certainly get this up on our YouTube, each game individually. You can check it out if you missed any of them. If you missed the podcast as well, we'll get that up. Takeover badge. Top of the key pass to Sick. He misses the wide open J there. Easy money on the pure sharp on the left. Hashmark takes the leaning. J lefty gun is good. Big 3 there. And a timeout for Sick. And what up, though, if you're just joining us? We do have live action coverage of game number 4 here. Happy you're with us for this final round. It's been an epic performance from Godsent. Really no answers. We have a timeout on the court here. For anything they're doing on either end of the court. The defense has been tenacious. The offense has been sound and disciplined. High ball saver will operate here as we get the action going once again. First quarter. Backdoor cut. They had him. They'll reset here at the top with G. Herbs. He gets rejected. Good help defense. Day Fry throws it away. Oh, that's been how it's gone. Just frustrating moments even in the early going of game 4 here. We do have an opportunity to crown a champion within the next half hour or so. The Xbox side, WR League. Registration open now for the next season. Make sure you sign up, compete, have a chance to raise a banner of your own. Here's Saver. Whips it to G. Herbs. Top of the key 3, no good. Rebound to Hot Shot. That ball is intercepted. Look at the defense just all over the place for Godsent. Unbelievable performance from them. Kai, short corner, whips a pass to Saver. Bails on the pass to the wing. Sick converts there, and it's all Godsent up 10 here in the first. Do appreciate you guys kicking it with me here in the late hours of the morning. Now enjoying your Sunday here. Late start to this series. Got live around midnight. But it's been all Godsent, so we may get through it here in these 4 games. Up 10 and with it now. Under a minute remaining in the first quarter. And what up, though, to Chicken TPO? We're out here grinding. Godsent's been in there Duffy all night. Here's G. Herbs leaning gun, no good. Crazy with the rebound. He may be a minor, but a major play there to the corner. 18-5. And a ball deflected there, don't tell me. It's Godsent again with a steal. They do get baited into the pass there to the top. Day Fry loses it right back. Goodness gracious, the turnovers throughout this series for SpaceJam, even when they make a good play, it just turns right around in their face. Unbelievable. Another pass intercepted. It's just a joke out here right now. G. Herbs, top of the key 3. Lefty J, no good. Rebound collected Easy money. Over to Rhea. Finger roll is good. 10 seconds to go in the first. Saver to the wing. G Herbs. That's cash. 23-7. 3 seconds left. They whip a pass ahead. And it's going to be late on the dunk attempt. That's tough. And C. Mills, what up, though? Godsent is up 3-0. That is correct. Chance to sweep in this very game and end this final series as champions of WR Pro-Am League on the Xbox side. So a lot at stake here. Cash prize, bragging rights, super clout. Crazy, get the offensive board again over to Kai, no good. They're pretty relaxed at this point, I would say. Throwing up those J's. 23-7, your score. And all jokes aside, it's just a very impressive performance for Godsent. They've had this goal and ambition since this season started. After what happened last season. You heard Knapp talk about it on the podcast if you missed that. We aired that as our pregame coverage, breaking down the Xbox playoffs and previewing this final series. My guy Knapp had SpaceJam taking it in 6 games. I called Godsent in 7, so he owes me 5 roster changes. And our friendly wager, proof is on the podcast. What up, to Knapp? I appreciate all that you do, and congratulations on what looks to be the completion of this season coming up real soon. Now, this will do it for tonight. We're going to have the Holiday Classic coverage ongoing as that approaches the final rounds. We also have PS4 coverage coming up throughout the course of the weekend and into early next week as the teams play out the PS4 side of the bracket as well. So that'll be the next stage of our coverage. Certainly looking forward to the PS4 side of things and crowning a champion. Easy money on the 3-ball, no good. You can certainly register now, C. Mills. WR-League.com is the website. You can catch us on Twitter at WR Pro-Am League. And registration links available right on the pinned tweet if you're interested. So hot shot on the dribble, back to hoops here. Not much to talk about other than Godsent making it known out here. The sharp pull is easy money, no good. Crazy. Whips a pass to the corner. It's Kai. Lefty J, no good. Look at the rebound for Crazy. Back out to Saver. I got to say, for most outstanding player, Crazy's right up there at the top of my list. I don't know what you think in the chat. Let me know. We've seen great performances from Kai. G has been splendid on his performance shooting the ball. Nice dish to Rhea there. Certainly a number of good players to choose from, but none more important than I think Crazy. Doing big work. Forcing turnovers. Really setting the tone as far back as game number 1. Has a 3 opportunity there, no good. Rebound somehow comes to Godsent. They whip a pass inside, toying with SpaceJam at this point, now up 20. We may get a concession. Let's see if they just wave the white flag or if they play it out here. We'd love to see it through to completion and a final buzzer. We did see 2 concessions in game 2 and 3. Day Fry on the board. Over to hot shot at the top. He's contested. He fires anyway. Day Fry finishes on the offensive board. So 2 minutes to go in the second. All Godsent looking for the sweep. Looks like we may have our champion in a few short minutes. Green bean from the corner. We have seen it, C. Mills, a couple of times. You hate to see that in a final round, but that's been the way Godsent's controlled things, forcing a lot of frustration on the part of SpaceJam and a veteran team coming apart at the seams in the finals here. So interesting to say the least. Crazy. Ball deflected and a reach-in foul. They certainly did. They conceded late in the fourth in Game 3. That wasn't as bad as Game number 2's issues. That was more early in the third. But you got to give credit where it's due. Let's not take away what we're seeing from Godsent. I mean, they've had a game plan here. They've stifled the perimeter players. Hard coverage. Fighting through everything the defense is offering. Offensively here, exercising patience in their offensive sets. Getting in transition, finishing. And they picked up some good fouls in that first game, too, to go up 1-0. Close that game out well. Rhea on the interior. Easy money with the dish out to Hotshot. I see you in the comment section. That's tough. Crazy on the dribble. Alley-oop pass inside, and Godsent is just in their bag. Sick on the finish. They're up 20. Closing in on the end of this first half. We may be close to officially crowning a champion here. The Xbox side of things. Let's see if they play it out. Spinning J there. They do get the finish. As we approach halftime. 37-19 your score. Godsent up 3-0. Dominating Game 4. On their way to a title here. Turnover forced by SpaceJam. They get a three-point look, and that's cash. 37-22. 6 seconds to go. Alley-oop at the buzzer. They finish before the clock expires. 3 seconds to go now. First SpaceJam inbound pass to the left. Hot shot has a look at it. Lefty gun no good, and that's how we end the first 2 quarters. 39-22 at halftime. Game 4 coverage. Terrible and woeful from the field for SpaceJam. 22 points on the board. 31-21 the splits from the field. 60-38 on 13 dimes for Godsent. Continuing to dominate this final round series. So third quarter underway now. Only a matter of time, it seems. Let's see if we can get one last run out of SpaceJam. They are a veteran team here, so let's not sell them short on a potential for a comeback possibly in this game. Here's Crazy with the reach-in foul. Still a chance here they can come back if they can make a run. We just haven't seen anything to lead us to believe they can at this point. A couple of crossovers. Expose him around the screen at the top. Dishes it out to Hotshot. Shot no good. Dayfry collects it and stolen once again. They swing the pass. Ball deflected. It'll stay right here with the home team. Well in control here, up 17. With the ball. The left corner, sick with the inbound. Has Saver. The whip a pass over to the right side, and it deflects off his knee out of bounds. SpaceJam will take possession. Yeah, I got to agree with you. It doesn't seem like they have much to give here in this series. You got to believe when you start going to your build selection screen and start messing with your jumpers and all that stuff's going on. It's not looking good for you. We've seen that as the result here. Kai going inside hard to the rack, finishes strong. 41-25, 4 minutes to go in the third. A sweep imminent. Rhea in the corner here, right side, going up hard with the 360 jam. Impressive play there, but just too little in this series from SpaceJam. As noted in the chat here, we appreciate everybody tuning in. Saver right side of your left side, excuse me, at the top now. Over to G Herbs. Finishes the 3 ball there. Back up to 17. Big deficit still for SpaceJam. Exciting moments upcoming, though, as we may crown a champion. We'll have the call here for you on WR Pro-Am League Live. Xbox Finals. Highly anticipated matchup. Not really living up to the billing, if we're all being real about it. Dominant performance from Godsent. A little bit of life out of SpaceJam here on the last couple of possessions. They fight for a second chance opportunity. Saver has it now. Lefty J, no good. Rebound. Whips it back out to Crazy. Lefty jumper of his own, no good. And over the back foul on Hot Shot. Kai near the right hash. Couple of crossovers. Going to the corner. G Herbs fires right away, no good. Gets another look at it and finishes, and that's what they've done throughout this whole 4-game set. Ball deflections, ricochets, baiting those ball advancing passes. They've been on it all night. Here's Kai, short corner right side. Ball faking, swings it to G Herbs, not bashful, filling it up from distance. 21-point lead now. It's going to be a wrap on the Xbox season. I think I'm going to give you the start writing on this one. Story has been all Godsent. The redemption tour nearly complete here. Train's pulling into the station. So they're going to get a championship banner. WR season number 4 here. A big congrats are going to be in order here in about 7 minutes. Want to shout out and recognize the great performance this season on the SpaceJam side, making their way all the way to the finals, taking out some big competition on their path. Sick with the dribble, whips a pass, deflected. Dayfry comes up with it. Over to Easy Money. He's pulling. 2 defenders on him. Saver's going to fire his own shot here from the right wing. Fills it up, 26-point advantage. Expose him, loses it, pinched hard at the top. That's tough. Alley-oop. And finished by Crazy. So standout players. Let me hear your pick for the MVP of the series. Look at the spin move inside. A dirty finish for Crazy once again. They're up 30 now. Talk about a manhandling in the finals here. Hot Shot now. He loses it. What is going on here in this final series for SpaceJam? Lefty J, no. Just unrelenting here. Got to dig back in the history books to see a more dominant performance from a team in the finals, I'm sure. Appreciate G Nasty. Let me know who you got for MVP. I'd love to hear everybody's feedback. I got Crazy. I think he was a tone setter throughout every game. Just his presence defensively. You'll notice his scoring lines as well. In every game, double digits. Highly efficient fast break opportunities. Leaking out on the misses. Look at the dribbles for Kai. Go ahead, playmaker. Take him to the cleaners. He loses the ball. No good. Got a little hyper for him prematurely. That's going to be the end of the third, so not much to see here, folks. We're going down to the wire. 5 minutes to go in our Xbox season. We're going to celebrate a champion. It's going to be Godsent, barring a miracle down the stretch here. Here's Saver, Lefty Jam. Let's put him on the highlight reel. Godsent can smell it now. They're so close. Only a couple of short minutes. A long, arduous season for them after a tough loss last year, as they were very close to raising a banner last year as well. On the revenge tour, nearly complete for them. It's going to be big congrats. So we hit the 420 mark of the fourth. 65-37. Yeah, that's a great point by G in the chat. Give it to the whole team. Share the trophy. I'm sure the players would attest to that as well. It has been a team effort, no question about that, defensively in particular. So big kudos and salute over to Godsent. They really sent a message in game one. I kept saying it. They came out swinging, man. They went for the jugular. They went for the throat. Big haymaker in game number one in the first half. And SpaceJam never recovered. They were wobbling dizzy throughout this series. Off the hard right hand in game number one. So Godsent just looking to tick off these last 4 minutes here. And the story will be the defense, no question about that. G-Herbs fires the leaders. Goodness gracious. Don't do that to him. And the flopping ensues. Reach around on Rhea. He'll throw it down hard. Out of frustration, I'm sure. Even the digital players feeling the heat. Out here, snatch it out of the sky now. Rhea makes a nice play, proceeds to lose it. So Godsent doing what they've done all series, just capitalizing on mental lapses for SpaceJam. Alley-oop play doesn't connect. And oh no, we got some. That's tough, man. Hate to see it. They're looking to embarrass their opponents now. Godsent pulling no punches. Saver on the right side. Crossover dribble. Gets right by his defender. Goes to the spin move. Finger roll layup. No good. See the hard pinches. Man, Godsent is just all up in their business defensively. They've been doing such a good job picking their spots aggressively on those ball handlers. Rhea, he's going to lose it. Right on cue there. Same story. Alley-oop now, and a finish is no good with the two-handed throwdown. So a reach and foul on Saver. 2.5 to go. It is going to be a sweep here. We've seen concessions in these finals. We've seen a team flopping and leaving and exiting the doors of the arena. We've seen an upset special, really. Godsent just coming out firing. Doing everything right here to raise a banner. Crown themselves champions. It's going to be a 4-0 sweep. Much to the surprise of the community, I'm sure. And it'll be talked about on Twitter. And check us out at WR Pro-Am League and register while you're reading all about it. Sign your team up so you can have a chance at the defending champs next season. If you're on the Xbox side, or tune into the PS4 side of the bracket as we conclude that end of the spectrum. The WR League season. 2 minutes to go now. I do want to extend my appreciation to the WR staff for allowing me the opportunity to cover this series in its duration here. Giving me the keys to the car here and letting me drive. I do appreciate that. I hope you guys all enjoyed the broadcast. We gave you the pod, pregame coverage. We had a highlight reel for you. Interview with Napa, exclusive interview with the commissioner of the Xbox side. So a lot of great content for you this evening, including crowning our champion. It's going to be Godsent. In another 90 seconds, 68-45. It's a good thing because my voice has just about had it. We're ready to close it out here. Inbound pass to G-Herbs. Fires from the logo off the back rim. He'll get it back. And a reach-in foul on easy money. So no concession here. They did play it out. Inbound pass to Kai. He'll swing it to G-Herbs from the logo again. Contested. No good. They're just toying with him now. Saver fires from deep. No good. And that's going to be Hotshot's final possession of the game. He doesn't want to see any more of this. Do apologize for the brief interruption in the stream as they check their messages. G-Herbs on the dribble now at the top. They're just clowning out here. He does finally get the logo J. 6 had enough. Let's see if they go the last minute or if we get a forfeit concession in Game 4 of the finals. There's a Euro dunk. We are closing in on the last stages of PS4. You can check the most recent brackets on our Twitter. We'll definitely post updates on that tomorrow. We got a deadline in full effect coming up to end the weekend. So remember to get those box scores in. If your team's still qualified in the PS4 side of things, it's all about the Xbox champs right now. Let's crown them. 30 seconds to go. Godsent. We don't want to take away their moment here. Here's Saver at the free throw line, putting the finishing touches on a great performance from the home team in white. 30 seconds now and a leaning gun. No good. Garbage time, and we clean up what's left of this 4-game sweep. 75-49, 24 seconds left in this season on the Xbox side. Reverse jam there. And the finish. Kai loses it. Could have used more of that. If you're SpaceJam, they'll look back on this. A pretty miserable performance. I think they'd admit that themselves. Not what you want to see in the finals, but that's how it goes. Godsent did work. All credit due. See if they dribble it out here. More shenanigans ensue. Saver has it. Moves it ahead to the bot. Home team in white has another look at it. Kai's going to fire. 5 seconds left now. 4. This season has wrapped up on the Xbox side, and your champion is Godsent. Congratulations to Kai and the crew as they raise a banner and end this season with a 4-0 sweep of SpaceJam. Absolutely dominant performance from them as we get a look at the final box scores from game number 4. We expected a collision course and perhaps a 6 or 7 game series. Godsent turned that on its head, and they are your champions. Get a look at the final numbers here. "21 points, 9 boards, 6 steals for Crazy, 23 for G-Herbs. Firing those threes, had 5 steals of his own, 7 of 16 from deep. You see the 8 of 29 in a losing effort. But it's all about the champs. And the broomsticks are out. I want to wish big congratulations to the champions on the Xbox side, and congrats to all the WR Pro-Am League teams. We have completed the season officially. We have a champion. And that's all we got for you on the broadcast. I'm going to go catch my breath. We appreciate everybody joining us. Nap, a big shout out to you joining us on the podcast. I appreciate everybody in the chat. G Nasty, C Mills, appreciate you. NBA 2K Plus was in here. Chicken TPO was in here. Everybody hanging out. Robar, NRG, Shardy. Thanks everybody so much for hanging out tonight. I'm your host, Prophecy. Do appreciate your time. Thanks for joining us for the WR Pro-Am League Finals. We're going to get out of here. Have a good night.